right about now. Boom. All right, so we're live for another awesome garage trivia, and this is a special edition one. This one's really unique because this is with a very special team, and that's our LS Volvo build team. Now, you guys probably remember not that long ago, there was this huge project that these guys took on going live. It was a great series between all the different YouTubers and content creators, and luckily, we've got a few of them on the game show today. So we're going to pull all of them up. And let's get ready for some garage trivia. Of course, you guys know the part that makes this game show fun is each person's going to answer the question and you guys pick who got it right. So you guys pick the winner. So that's what's awesome about it. We're going to start, before we get into the show portion, let's start pulling each contestant up and let them introduce themselves. And we're going to start with Cousin Cletus. Thank you for joining in. And what do you have to say?
Well, hey, cousinettes. It's been a little while, but this is the second special edition show I've been on for Bryce here, and this is awesome. We're gonna have some fun. And if you guys don't know me, I'm Cousin Cletus. Take this growl a little bit, and we just have fun doing YouTube automotive stuff.
I love it. Well, thank you for joining in, Cousin Cletus. Awesome to have you back on the show. And we're going to go to our next contestant, who's been on the show as well, but it's been a little while. You guys know him as 113 Cycles. What do you have to say for all your fans, brother?
Hey, folks, how's it going? I'm Ryan, 113 Cycles. I focus mostly on motorcycle stuff, so don't hold that against me on these questions and stuff. So. But yeah, thanks, Bryce, for having me on. This is always a great show to watch. It'll be my second time. I think I got 2 points last time, so going for 3 this time.
I love it. Well, awesome. Nice to have you back. Thank you. Appreciate it, brother. And last but not least, the person that I affectionately call the Hemi Whisperer, the one and only Mongrel's Garage. What do you got to say, brother?
Hey, everyone. How's it going? You know what, Bryce? I think I'm going to give up on the automotive YouTube and switch over to shuffle dancing. Yeah. I think there's something in that right there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But for now, we'll keep the automotive content rolling. So
I love it. Well, Mongrels has a lot of wins under his belt. This is going to be a really good game. And thank you for coming back on the show, Mongrels. Appreciate it. And let's get going. So, and we've got also a ton of awesome people in the chat. Of course, one of our favorite people, Bill Cameron, Edge of Eternity. Kenneth, what's up, Kenneth? Thanks for joining in. Rail9222. We've got Turlos, our good buddy Turlos Garage. Unfinished Project, another great channel. And I think I'm caught up. I'll try and get everybody as they're coming in. If I missed you in the chat, my apologies. But yeah, so you guys know how the game show goes, except for one exception, right? There's one exception to the rule. I got too many screens. Let me get over here. What the heck is going on? Come on. Technical difficulties. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Oh, great. This is fantastic.
Perfect.
Perfect. Oh, I see what happened. Well, bear with me 1 second. Actually, while I'm fixing this, Cousin Cletus, do you mind telling us how the LS build, this LS Volvo build, can you kind of share how that even happened or came about?
For sure. Okay. So, the automotive community, back 2021, that area right there, we were just lots and lots of lives and hanging out on the internet. And we were kind of hanging out with a group of people, and we started talking, hey, let's do a crazy build. Let's all get together and do something. And that's what we did. Dudes with Wrenches was going through all his builds, trying to pick out one that he wanted to build. And we come across a Volvo and say, hey, man, that's that kind of sitting in the shit box is sitting in the weeds there. Let's do something with it. And we come up with the idea of putting a LS engine in it. And we kind of moved a couple places around, and they all fell through. So 113 Cycles said, hey, I've got a motorcycle shop that I guess we can use if nobody else has a shop we can do something with. So we all met at his place, and great food, great people, and a great time. And we even built a car in 5 days.
It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Really good food. I will add, really good food.
Ate my canes for sure.
Oh yeah. Put on a few pounds for sure.
Wait,
And
who's cooking
we
was that?
wrecked 113 Cycles floor, but this stuff happens.
I love it. Well, thank you for sharing with us. And we also have Bear Rose. What's up, Bear Rose? Just hopped in and made her. So awesome. But thank you, Cletus. I appreciate it. So, yeah, now we got it. All right. So you guys are right. You know the drill. You guys pick the winner, which is what makes this show so fun. But the one unique thing, and hold on, actually, I'm just juggling too many things, apparently.
Oh, we lost him.
He said, you got
No, Dano's supposed to say this part.
Bill's nitrous round.
You're supposed to say more than that.
Well, we didn't even decide how you wanted to do the points. Which one were we going to do first, or what?
Well, you're the boss, dude. This is your thing now, so you get to choose, you know?
These guys are good. Tell you what, we're going to do 2 nitrous rounds, right?
okay.
Okay, thanks, Bryce.
Yeah.
Yes, there's two.
Okay, so we'll do the first one. Tell you what, we're going to do both 3 points because I think this is going to be a close game. I usually would go like a 2-3 or 2-4, something like that. Let's do 3 points per nitrous round. How's that sound, guys?
Sounds good to me.
So anyways, they'll ask you a question. You'll have to get the answer dead on nuts, or you don't get the points. And I don't think we're going to – the ties count in this one? It's always been an argument of that one.
Are we? I thought we were doing closest without going over. Or are you switching it?
Well, we can do that then. If it's a tie,
Well, it's up to you. I don't, whatever you want to do.
I don't know. I'm not sailing this ship. I'm down to the
without going over. Trust me. It'll work out better. Trust me.
Price is right rules. Gotcha.
There you go. All right. That's enough of you. We'll call you back up here in a minute. All right. So there we go. You've got it. Ollie's our good buddy Dano. He'll be running the nitrous round. And if that wasn't clear enough for you, well, we'll figure it out then. So there we go. So we're going to hop into the first question. And of course, this is Volvo LS build. And we've got 3 really experts in this, category. So we had to make the questions a little bit tougher. I couldn't do too many softballs on this one. And so we're going to start. This is kind of a softball, though. And it is when swapping the LS engine into an older vehicle. These guys are all very familiar with that, so it should be easy. What was a common modification that is required? And we're going to do 30 seconds on the board. We're going to go top to bottom, I guess. We'll start with 113 with 30 seconds. And what do you think, brother?
As an expert in LS swaps into older vehicles, as I've done 1 and I've seen 2, one of the most common modifications that I've seen have to do is changing the electronic system up, as your older cars can't run the newer electronic system. So you have to look at, a carburation, or not carburation, but a fuel injection system with it. That's the number one, I think, modification that a lot of people who are looking at older cars swap into. But I'm old, so, we're talking 50s and 60s cars that I'm talking about.
I like it. Good answer. All right. And we'll drop down to the Hemi Whisper. What's the Hemi Whisper thinking?
Well, first of all, LS, come on, man. I thought we were talking Hemis here. You suckered me. You sandbagged me. Okay. Well, for LS, nothing's required because, that's why they're so popular. They just bolt right in. But, okay, on the in the odd case, you might have to change the oil pan. That's a pretty common one, just because the oil pans are pretty deep on some of the trucks, so you get that low profile oil pan. And as for electrical, it's one wire and a battery connection if you use the existing fuse box of the truck, so not a big deal. Exhaust manifolds are the other thing, and you're ready to rock. Maybe the drive shaft because you've changed the transmission, and mounts. That's it, man. Pretty easy. That's why they're so popular.
Nice. All right, there you go. Good answer. And we'll drop down to Cousin Cletus.
Yeah, that was some great answers, guys. That's why you guys are the experts, right? But they're right. If you want to, it depends on what kind of build you're doing. If you want to go full on LS build with keeping the fuel injectors and all that, you do want to do some kind of wiring harness, either an aftermarket one, a standalone one, or a rebuilt one that somebody builds. But also, you got to look at your fuel tank, right? Fuel pump for all that. You got to look at motor mounts, transmission mounts, all the stuff you could build. But I'm going to say the thing that you have to have is some kind of cool LS sticker to let everybody know you got an LS. Swapped
Oh, man, he nailed it. Nailed it.
That's the biggest and a T-shirt that says you did it too.
Man, yes, sir.
That's
Maybe a
awesome.
background for your thing. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I love it. You guys did a killer job on the marketing of that for sure. Definitely did.
Well, what you really need is you need a group of YouTubers that never met each other in person, just show up together and slam it in a week. It works every time, man.
Long hours and lots of drinks and food. Man, I hope to do it again. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's the funny thing. Like, everybody knows each other on YouTube, and it's like when Mongrels and I met up, it's like we knew each other forever. You know what I mean? It's kind of cool like that. So yeah, no, it's awesome. And
My Canadian cousin there.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, you came out here too. We've had a few YouTubers out here actually. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 113. You're next. You're the only one that hasn't yet.
I'm down for it. I'd love to be out there.
Yeah, well, it's hot right now. Maybe wait till after summer, but yeah. All right, so we got the pull up. You guys vote who got it right. And again, we still got our good buddy Bill Cameron, Edge of Eternity, Rail 922, Mater saying the engine mounts.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw somebody else. Oh, Rail was saying the fuel tank and pump. Okay, that's good.
Good answers.
Yeah.
You might have to modify the transmission tunnel. Just saying. Just
Just a
saying.
little bit.
Just a
Just
little.
massage it a bit.
Might as well start removing the interior now.
Yeah, there we go. All right, perfect. And then I lost my spot. Oh, Bill was saying I'm ancient, and I agree. There you go. Wire harness and electrical. Okay, yeah, there you go. I think somebody said that, didn't they? 113, I think, said that.
I did.
And all right, I think we're caught up. And we've got Arlies. What's up, Arlies? Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. Another great channel. Dancing. What's up, Dancing? No drive shaft. Oh, that's a good point. Did you guys have to mess with the drive shaft on that one?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it made it to the Volvo rear end, and it had the 4L80E transmission out of a truck, Chevy truck.
I
Custom drive shaft made.
even have a video on me customizing a drive shaft for the Parisienne. So, yeah.
Oh, nice. Interesting. Yeah, I never thought about that one. Okay. Well, let's see who got it right and who's got the first points on the board. And it looks like Cousin Cletus with 46%, 113 right behind him with 30%.
Sticker did it.
That's the honest truth right there, right?
Yeah. 13 votes, not bad. I love it. All right. So Cletus, you're first on the board. And boom. All right. And then, so, of course, there's a lot of answers there. The one that I got the most when I Googled it was the oil pan and having to use a low profile oil pan, which I think the Hemi Whisperer mentioned on there. But of course, there's not one answer. So nice. And of course, we got to have a Volvo. I mean, So how much are they asking? And of course, we got to have a Volvo, right? And this thing, it's gorgeous, 92, 240. This car is amazing condition for its age. The interior is super clean and original. This is his words, not mine. You can tell it's been garaged. 238,000 miles, and the engine's super strong, and so is the transmission. Super fun to drive. Tires in great shape. It says with low miles, but I mean, 238 is not low miles, but I don't know. Maybe, I guess for the year.
Depends on the area, too.
That's true. All right. Well, we're starting on the Hemi Whisper now. So, Hemi Whisper, what are you thinking?
$5,000, Bryce.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah. That's. I have no idea. I haven't. It's a Volvo. What do I know?
Oh,
It's like,
Well,
I know nothing of these cars.
you're the expert.
You are the
I know,
expert.
I know
one
how to
that-
put a lesson one, sort of. I know how to make a fuel tank for one.
And a full fuel tank housing
Yeah.
and cutting it apart and restructuring the frame. And come on, Hemi Whisper. You know
It's
plenty
fine,
about it.
it's fine. Hey, that was a tough fuel tank area. Telling you what.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I'm going with 5,000.
$5,000. All right.
Good
That
answer.
sounds, hey, it could have a Hemi in there. They didn't specify. So, all right, and we'll go up to cousin Cletus. What are you thinking, brother?
Yeah. So I would be at 5,000, but it doesn't have leather, and it does not have a Hemi, a Coyote swap, or an LS swap, or it doesn't say it anyway. I'm gonna go with a good solid $3,500.
Okay. All right. I like it. All right, good answer. And that just leaves us Mr. 113.
Yep. Well, nobody cares what engine's in it. It's 4-cylinder, but nobody really cares because they're gonna put LS in it if they're smart.
Fair enough.
A little easier to do in a 240 than a what was it, 960. So yeah, that's pretty simple. So this car might actually go for a little bit. I think I'm gonna go 4,000 though. I still think that's even a little high for it, but somebody wants that 240 and putting an LS in it. That's what they want it for. It's not a wagon, but it's still a Volvo.
I like it. There you go. All right, good answers. We've got the pull up. You guys vote who got it right. I mean, the seats look clean. The interior doesn't look bad, but
It looks pretty good. I like it. The wheels are a little ugly, but you can change the wheels, right?
yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah, those are
Active
definitely
wheels on
not
there.
stock looking. But yeah, let's see on the chat what the chat's thinking. Bill and Ollie's are chatting away. That's good. At least Ollie's is doing something here. Wait a second. Who's it? Who is that? What is going on over here?
What the heck?
Just hanging out. Yeah, just chilling.
Go about your game show.
The Turlinator.
Is that
What's
Turlo? What's
Yeah,
Turlo doing
Turlo.
there?
What's up?
You're
Let's
gonna,
go,
you're gonna
man.
get infected by the Ford stuff, man.
Oh.
You know that, right?
I'm here with 2 rusted, 2 busted.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, thanks for joining on here. That's killer.
Yeah.
All right, now go back to the hole. All right, there we go. That's so funny. Yeah, Turlos messaged me if Dano was going to be on, but I didn't know that's why. That's killer. Perfect timing. All right, so, oh yeah, Mater's in here. So Ollie's and Maters are getting into it, of course. There you go. There you go. All right, and Turlos is saying $20 for the Volvo.
Oh, nailed it. Good job, Turlo.
It's pretty accurate.
I keep getting
Hold on,
bit
hold
by thinking in Canadian dollars. I got to remember the US dollars here.
It's not a Toyota Celica Turlo. It's not something you're building. Come on.
This is a reliable, safe car.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mater's saying he's
Oh.
paying me $1,000 to haul it off.
Ouch. Volvo haters.
Man.
Oh man.
Oh, he's asking more than that. He thinks it's super strong, and so is the
That's
transmission.
right.
Low
Gorgeous.
mileage.
Turlo.
Gorgeous 1992.
Turlos is saying 20 Canadian, not USD. Wow. Well, there you go. Turlos might be buying it. Who knows? I know he likes it. I mean, you know. All right, let's see who got it right. Let's see. And cousin Cletus again, 50%. Right behind him, 113 cycles at 41, and the Hemi Whisper at 8%. Boom, there you go. And Cletus is taking the lead here with 2 points.
Yeah.
Boom. And let's see what they really were asking for this gem. All right, 3,900.
Oh,
I think 113 was. Wait, who said 4?
he was the closest
yeah.
to 4,000.
Yeah.
There you go. There you
Told you I'm
go.
proud of that thing.
Yeah.
But he'll take 35.
Yeah.
He'll take 35.
Give him a couple weeks, he'll take 30.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
In a couple of weeks, he'll take the $20.
Yeah.
Hey, $20 is $20.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
right. What you gotta do. What's up,
Tim
Windsor?
Windsor.
What's going on, cousin?
Yeah, Tim, I know. We got the old crew up here. It's killer, isn't it? Yeah, pretty awesome. All right, well, let's keep it moving. 3,900. There you go. And another fun question for you. What is the primary difference between cathedral port and rectangular port LS cylinder heads in terms of performance? And I believe we are on cousin Cletus to start.
All right.
Am I in the right order here? Did I mess up?
Yeah.
I think we're there. I think this sounds good. I think that's right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, good. I'm glad I get to start this one out. Maybe I'll sound smart. Maybe. Probably not. So the shape of it is the difference, right? But one's a cathedral shape. One of them's just rectangular. But in terms of performance, it's how much you're bringing in. So the cathedral port people like a lot because they think the pressures are different and you are getting more power. So with more power means you can throw more power at it, hopefully as well. And they're pretty solid engines. So that's what everybody thinks. Cathedral port has the most, is better for the more power.
I like it. That's a good answer. Solid answer. I thought I was giving tough questions, but these are like seeming pretty easy for you guys. That's good. I like it. All right. And then we'll go down to 113. What are you thinking, brother?
I agree with Cletus that they are shapes. I bet they are on the engine. That's where I'm going to go. Cathedral should have a point, I would think, at the top. Maybe the rectangle doesn't, and it's say rectangle shape. Maybe the cathedral with the little cap on it makes airflow in better because of the triangle there, kind of forcing air in. So I'm going with the air in green, but I think it's the shape, the little way the air goes in differently with the shape rather than the rectangular. So expert advice. Take that to the bank.
I like it. Solid. All right, we'll drop down to the Hemi Whisper.
Well, you see, the cathedral ports were built in Windsor, Ontario, in what used to be the church area. So that's why they're called the cathedral heads. The rectangular ports, no, I'm kidding. Okay. So the cathedral ports, they, as 113 says, they're kind of long, tall, and they point. And we're talking about the intake port. And the rectangular port is a larger square port. The cathedral ports, the 799s heads and stuff like that are kind of the better ones, but the rectangular ports flow better. So they're the newer head, a lot more flow. I think the cathedrals are around 240 and the rectangular heads are over 300. So like around 320 area. So the rectangular ports typically flow a lot better. They're the newer head design.
Hey, I feel like you guys all aced that, and I thought I was going to be stumping somebody on one of them, but all right, no, I like it. All right, so
professional LS swap guys in here now.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Those heads finding out which ports were on there.
They were cathedral ports.
They were.
Oh, were they? Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
The 243 and the 799 are kind of the popular ones for the cathedral ports. So
Nice.
I think
All
it's
right.
I don't even remember if it was pointy or not.
I like it. I like the breakdown. All right, so let's see what we've got in the chat. You guys, we've got the poll up. You guys go ahead and vote. And let's see. We still got Tim Winza, Ole's, and Turlos are over there hiding in the basement. Who knows what those two are up to? I mean, I'm sure they're plotting something. It's dangerous putting those two together.
While you guys are voting, make sure to go in and click that like button as well.
Ah, I love it.
that's a good one. Yeah, good tip there. I better do that too.
I love it. And make sure to be friends with everybody in here. Everybody in the chat, everybody on the show, everybody go be friends. I mean, there's so many awesome channels here, which probably a lot of you, hey, there you go. There you go. What's up, brother? Another Garage Trivia champion, actually. You guys won that one, didn't you guys? The team?
Yeah.
There you go.
The first ever
Famous,
champion, yeah.
Yeah, and Nadertron, am I saying that right?
Yes, sir.
There you go. Boom. Yeah, hey, your dad needs some help. So
I don't think he needs help. He's winning. He's like roasting the other guys.
He's a backpack for all his points.
I got my help right here.
Nice, that's awesome. Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, if you guys missed that, we had an awesome Killer Teams episode, which Cousin Cletus and Nadertron were on and won. So that was good. And yeah, so let's see who got that one right. Did I miss any answers in here? Oh, Ole's is saying one shaped like a cathedral to represent sudden death raced against a Ford.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. All right, Maters. Wait, what did Mater say? Now I missed Mater's comment. Ole's a Cooper sucks.
Go back up. We gotta hear this whole conversation.
Jeez. Family show. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Go on.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Yeah. There you go.
Above the belt, Mater. Above the belt. Only above the belt. Come on.
But Turlos is probably instigating it,
Oh, probably, yeah.
I bet you he is. All right, let's see who got it right. And it looks like, all right, the Hemi Whisper with 45%, right behind him 113 with 36, and Cousin with 18. So boom, Mongrels is on the board with the point.
The love comes back. Thank you.
There you go. I love it. All right, and the formal answer from the old Google machine: better low to mid-range torque and throttle response to a higher port velocity, and allows for more top-end airflow. So boom, and that's Google. I didn't come up with that, but Google did. So, I mean, yes, I came up with it. It was all me. All right, so another LS question for you. Oh, what is the firing order on the LS engine? Probably easy for you guys on that one. And why was it changed from a traditional small block Chevy firing order? Boom. And I forgot who we're on now. Are we on 113?
That's it.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Boom. Well, you're up, brother. Go ahead.
All right, so the firing order of a base LS engine is 1 down, 5 up. Oh wait, that's a motorcycle shift pattern. It's the way that the spark plugs fire in a specific order, and the reason it's different from the traditional small block Chevy is because it's different, and that's really all you need to know. And you've learned everything today, so you're welcome.
I love it. All right, good answer. We'll go down to the Hemi Whisper.
The new firing order. Let's see, 8675301. No, that's not right. Well, I think it went from 1843665. Oh wait, whoa. 184366572. Yeah, that's the original one. To 1872653, and it's supposed to make it smoother or something like that. I don't know what the logic is behind it, but it's supposed to give it a little bit better performance, a little smoother operation, balance things out a little bit better. That's my understanding. So that's it. That's all I got.
I love it. Hey, that's good. All you got. I love it. We'll go up to cousin Cletus. What are you thinking, brother?
Yeah, well, them were some pretty good answers, except for 113s. That's pretty trash. But just kidding, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it's not that much difference between the original and small block. The only difference is really they just pretty much reversed it completely. And they did this to keep it quiet in the engine bay and to keep it running smoother. And the LS engine, they kept it push rod. And they wanted to do it, but still have it be efficient. And when they did that, that's where it came out to be smoother, and that's why they did it.
I like it. All right.
Turlos, that's because the Fords label their cylinders funny. Let's just get over it, buddy.
Turlos and Dano, man. You guys can't see them, but they're in I can see them just up to no good down there in the basement. It's awesome. And of course, Barrows, we still got Barrows, so it doesn't share sonic pulse with the last two cylinders. Oh,
that was actually my answer. Oh,
Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what you were trying to say there.
Yeah.
Barrows is pretty sharp, man. He would know for sure.
He is.
Taco Syndicate, what's up? It was to match the short stroke.
Dang it, Taco.
Poor Corvette guys.
Perfect.
Bill saying that's Canadian, Andy, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Rail saying
don't make me get the Canadian accent out. Don't make me do it. I'll do it.
Get full Canadian. There you go.
Yeah, I can go. I can do the full Canadian.
There you go. I love it. Rail saying only the computer knows. And Jenny from Ole's. And he's got an optional number there for you, as well as Mater. Well, I don't know. Does Mater know LS stuff? I mean, I know he's the Dodge guy. He might know.
I think he's making stuff.
Yeah, Jason's Garage, what's up? Thanks for joining in. Sorry I missed you there before, but thank you. Appreciate you joining. And we got Chef Shade Tree. What's up, brother? And Renegade's Garage. Boom, we got a full house. Awesome.
Nice.
Well, let's see. Who got it right?
It's me, obviously.
It is you, actually.
Oh, yes, perfect.
I all learned something.
113.
Well, it's a close one.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you all. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, now everybody's on the board. We got 2 points for Cletus, and Mongrels and 113 both have a point as well. And let's see what
Good job, guys. Good job.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And of course, this is the correct answer, which I knew without any help at all. 1-872-6543. I just happened to know that. And it was changed from the traditional to improve balance, reduce crank torsion, and minimize vibration. So, boom. There you go.
Here goes.
Yeah. And wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh.
Oh no.
What's on the screen?
You're up. Oh,
It's on fire.
Bill's on fire. Hey, are we live?
Oh yeah.
Hey, share this live stream out. Share this game show out to all your friends. Because what's going to happen if we can get 1,000 people in here? Goalie's got some gas around here somewhere. We're burning down a shop. So share it out. Get the people in here.
No one wants to buy it.
Oh, we're gonna light some Fords on fire. All right,
Oh.
I'm sharing this
Let me
up.
start sharing it even more.
Yeah.
Chevy Silverados were built in 2024.
Who's going first?
That's the question.
How
many?
Closest you can get.
First name.
How many
Mongrels
are
going
running?
first? Mongrels?
Some of them are probably already off the road. But yeah, how
I bet
many were
they're all
built?
running.
Did I go first on the last one?
I think it's Brent's turn.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Do I get to choose? How about
No, you can't choose.
No.
You're taking the fun out of
Who's
it.
in the lead?
Cletus is.
Yeah, Cletus is.
Okay, Cletus, you
Cousin
can't play.
Cletus.
Sorry.
Okay.
Ryan, go ahead. You're first.
Okay. a lot, like more than you would think. Like there was really a lot.
Too many.
Yeah, maybe one would say.
Lots of difference.
Have no idea, and I know it has to be spot on. So
No, close counts in this game. We're horseshoes.
Are you writing this down?
No,
You're just gonna memorize
I'm
it.
gonna try to.
21,642.
Here we go. 21,642. Sounds good enough.
That's
Maybe
all
for
the
the
colors.
Canadian market. Yeah. Okay.
Google it.
All right, Mongrels, what do you think? What's your guesstimate?
Well, I'm definitely going to say too many, but are we talking just the 1500s? Or are we talking all Chevy Silverado?
Well, you know Bryce wrote this question. You couldn't make it any more
What?
specific.
If you put that into Google, what do you think the answer would be?
I don't know. There's got to be at least 500,000 of the dang things. Oh, cousin Cletus, that was my guess. What are you doing? All right, okay, just because you put 550 in the
I
chat,
can't guess. I can't blame her.
555, 555,000.
500. You got 21,640.
No, 21,000.
21,000.
I wasn't going million.
555,000.
Yeah, nothing's happening right down here, so don't worry about
The
us.
real answer is
Bryce, you're up.
8,000, 800,000.
Well, you'll have the answer here in a minute.
Oh!
Whoa!
Boom!
Come on!
man! Dang it!
Wow! Holy cow!
That's a lot.
I think
I went
113. I think Ryan gets the points though, because Mongrels. I think he went
Yeah,
over.
Mongrels blew
I went
out.
over. I went over by
Oh,
3,000.
Not even 3,000, right?
mine was the equivalent of saying $1, Bob.
Always
Ryan
go
gets
under.
3
Always
points.
go under.
Ryan's up 3 now.
Ah,
Hey, that's 4 points. That surpasses my total by double, I think, from last time. So thank you, everybody.
I get a point though, just because I'm Bill's favorite, so I get an extra point.
What? You lose a point.
You better talk to the one in charge on that one.
Where is your grill at tonight?
I had to take it out. I was doing a lisp. Had to take it
All
out.
right, Bryce, back to you, bud.
All right. Well,
Thank
that's
you, Bill. I
awesome.
appreciate it.
I love it. Yeah. So now 113's up. It's 4 points for 113, 2 for Cletus, and 1 for 1 for Mongrels. Boom.
Oh.
And hold on, I switched the order again. There we go. All right, and we got Pugly Speed Shop in here. What's up, brother? We got Billy Bobowski. What's up, dude? Did I miss anybody else? I think we're caught up, right? Okay, perfect. Well, let's keep it going. And all right. So here's an easy one. We need you to describe how variable valve timing works on a Gen 4 LS engine like the L92, and name one advantage it offers. And who are we on now? Who's starting?
Well, it was supposed to go Brent last time, so I think it's still on him.
All right, Mr. Hemi Whisperer, what are you thinking?
Magic, Bryce. It works by magic. Don't let the smoke out or it won't work. Well, it's controlled by the oil. So it's what it is. It's got a big spring on the cam, and it uses oil pressure to index it, so it advances and retards the cam depending on the load of the engine and the RPM, et cetera, et cetera. And what it's supposed to do is offer more low-end torque with also then advance it so you get the high-end horsepower. So you get the best of both worlds.
Nice. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Good answer. We'll drop down to Mr. 113.
Yeah, what he said up there, kind of thing, the springy thing where it did the thing. That's important. You can't forget about that. But I actually believe it's because of the fact that it actually saves fuel throughout the whole process of it. So you're working the engine not as hard as you could be till you really get into the power and then it comes in. That's on the Gen 4 LS92. Now the Gen 3 is a little bit different, but that's exactly how the Gen 4 works.
Nice. All right. Well, there you go. Good answers from both. I love it. And we'll go up to Cousin Cletus. What are you thinking?
Bryce, I think you're messing with us because a VVT, and unless I'm just totally way off, and I don't think I am, it's push rod engine, and that's why they last so long. That's why everybody loves them. They're simple. It's a basic small blocks. It's upgraded, so it's not a VVT. They don't have VVT. Trick question. It may be but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
If it's wrong, blame it on Google.
Okay.
You know, I didn't come up with this question all on my own, so
I figured you're trying to put us out there for a trick question now.
I mean, wait a second. Yes, it was a trick question.
Well,
It was
it'll be
my
the first
plan
time.
all
We've pulled
along.
trick questions before.
I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah. What is it? I don't know. You guys know, though. And Chris, what's up, Chris? Thanks for joining in. Boom. And, of course, we still got the legend Bill Cameron. And let's see who else. It doesn't work. An advantage is it keeping you from having new lifters installed every time it goes wrong.
Yeah.
There you go. And Bill's saying 25.4 millimeters. Boom. And I think we still have Barrows in here, it looks like. And Chef.
Yeah,
Okay,
Chef.
Bill.
Nor does the thin oil.
Yeah. And Barrows is saying, how does it work? It doesn't. Name one advantage, cheapest new car in the junk.
And maybe that's the difference in the Gen 4 or Gen 5 or whatever it is. Maybe they does have VVT.
Yeah. Yep. VVT sure doesn't keep the 6.2. That's funny. Yeah.
100% true story.
Dang. Well, there you go. All right. And let's see what you guys got as far as who got it right. And, we got a tie between Cousin Cletus and the Hemi Whisperer. So each of you get a point there. Boom.
Right.
Nice.
All right.
Catching up to Ryan. Excellent.
Yeah. You'll be there. Don't worry.
All right. So it's 3-4-2 is the scoreboard. I love it. Awesome. And we will keep this thing moving. And of course, according to Google, just the timing off the camshaft by rotating slightly via cam phaser actuated by oil pressure. Advantage improves low end torque and fuel economy without sacrificing top end power.
I wish I would have said that. Just saying.
Literally what I said, almost word for word.
Well, it is because you said what he said plus fuel economy. I didn't say the fuel economy.
Yeah.
Fuel economy was all I
Technically,
knew.
you are the most correct.
I have no idea what a Gen 4 LS is. So there you go.
2007 and up.
Yeah. All right. Here's another fun one. What is the function of the active fuel management system in the LS engine, and which LS series engines commonly used it?
It's function collapse the lifters, just saying.
No, that's just a side effect.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a perk, yeah. All right, and I forgot again who we're on. Who are we on this time?
Come
All right, there you go.
I think it's fine. We're good. Okay. So what they're talking about is something that Cadillac did first, actually. But it's where it goes from 8 cylinders to 4 cylinders to save fuel. The difference between the LS and the Cadillacs, the old Cadillacs engines, it was always the same 4 cylinders on Cadillac when they first did it back in the 40s, I think. Maybe 50s. But when the LS did it, it switched back and forth so it wouldn't just wear out the same 4 cylinders. It's a great idea. It is on the Gen 4 and newer. It's a great idea, but really it's not great. It's a bad thing, and it made the LSs not as dependable.
Nice. Okay. Awesome answer. Love it. All right, and we'll drop down to the Hemi Whisperer.
I think that name might be affecting me here because we're talking LS stuff. Just saying. But Okay, active fuel management. Cousin Cletus is right. It was introduced in the Cadillac, but it was in the 80s, and it was a crap system, and it was controlled a little bit differently. And that Cadillac actually tried to switch between 8, 6, and 4, and it did it a little bit different than the LS, and it just didn't have the computational power to keep up with it, and it just didn't work. However, the LS's, it actually kind of works, and it still shuts down 4 cylinders. It uses solenoids to control the oil pressure to the lifters. It collapses the lifters, and in theory, it gives you better fuel economy when you're on the highway. It didn't work great in the earlier engines. It worked better in 2012 when they modified the capillaries to go into the solenoids in the valley pan, and it worked way better. So, but it still collapses lifters, and it's a junk system. That's all I have.
60s, 80s, same thing, right? 20 years.
I love it. I love it, man. You guys got some killer answers. All right, 113.
So Cadillac did have it early on. I thought it was earlier than the 80s. I thought they tried it in like the 50s or 60s, and then again back in the 80s, and then of course they're doing it more now, and basically it shuts off half the cylinders or however many they do. I don't know on the LS specifically, but I know a lot of them drop down to a 4-cylinder and then back up to the 8-cylinder to improve fuel. And then when you put your foot into it like you're supposed to, then you get all the power. If you just keep your foot in it the whole time, you don't have to worry about that system working anyways.
Yeah.
I do not know my LS series engines, but I know it's a newer one. That's what I can tell you. That's about all I know with it. But yeah, it kind of, saves you on fuel mileage and still gives you power when you need it. It's not an awesome system. It's kind of, I think of it as like the auto start stop on newer cars that, it's there, but it really shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I'm sure it works for somebody, not me.
Yeah. Nice. I love it. Well, I got the poll up. You guys vote who got that right or the best right. And let's see what we got in the chat as well. We've got those trucks are not being recognized as mofo misses. See, I started the wrong direction.
Right.
Turlos is saying that is above the legs pushing the Ford. Yep. And Mater's saying the onboard radar detectors slows you down and you don't get the speeding ticket. I guess could be. Why not? Ollie's calls it lightning fuel management system not required. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, Bryce, Ford introduced a heated tailgate, right?
I did it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
feel
it's
the
going to
joke
be cold
of
when
it.
you're pushing it, man. That's
I mean, it might be helpful. Not in Arizona. Arizona, we need AC in the tailgate, but All right, and Ollie's just has 2 legs according to Turlos. There you go.
Sure.
Boom. And Ollie's Fords don't need word salads to push their garbage. I just see the 2 of them in there in the basement. I don't know what they're typing. I can just see Ollie's.
You guys need to put down the drinks.
They're having a party down
coming.
there.
I don't know which is going to be the better result.
All right. Chris is still in here.
Chris, appreciate the vote.
Yeah, there you go. Chef's still in here. And let's see. I think we're caught up. Pugley's is still. Oh, I miss Pugley's. This is why I still drive small blocks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. So let's see who got it right. Ooh, let's see. How many votes do we got?
And by
We
the way,
have
the second part of the
13
question's for the 5.3 liter. Sorry.
Oh, there you go. No problem. All right. So the Hemi Whisper, 46%, getting the point. 113 right behind him with 30%, and Cletus with 23. And boom. Ooh, we're getting a closer game here. I like it. 3-4-3. 113 still has the point lead. So there you go. And let's see what the Google machine told us. Also called DAD, deactivating for the cylinders, right? And there's different cylinder or the different engines, of course, 5.3, blah, blah, blah. Boom, there you go. All right. Well, looks like it's time for the two crazy individuals to hop up here.
You guys
Time for mood to change.
We get to pick the winner.
What's with these questions?
It says I get to pick the winner right in the title. There.
How many jump vets were made in 2024?
How many Corvettes
Oh.
in 2024?
Come on. All right, so Ryan, you're in the lead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you can't play, bud.
Don't worry, I knew that. I won the last one. I'm good.
Ah,
So, Cousin Cletus and Mongrels, flip a coin. Who wants to go first?
You know what? I'm going to default to Cletus. I'm going to let him choose. You choose who you want to go first, buddy.
we're
All
gonna
right.
let you go first. We got our Canadian cousin going. He's gonna take it. He got it.
We owe it to him.
Ugh.
You gotta speak English.
What do you think? How many Corvettes did they accidentally make in 2024? Doesn't mean how many they sold. None. How many did they make?
Well, I do know someone that bought one, so that at least one sold, and I had one as a rental, so someone else bought one too. 2024, they're low production, and we're not talking Chevy Silverados here. I'm going to go with like 40,000 ish.
40,000-ish?
Yeah, I've seen quite a few of them around there, so they got to be a few of them out there.
All right, 24,000.
That was a 40,000.
40.
40,000-ish.
I need another beer.
It's roundabout.
I'm not saying 45 this time because of what happened last time. So.
40,000 Canadian or US?
Yeah, 40,000 Canadian, so that's actually 30,000 US. Something like that.
Yeah. All right.
Peter, what do you got for us?
Yeah, well, this new body style, this 2024, it was pretty popular actually. So there's a little more than you think. I'm gonna go $1. No, we're gonna go with what do you say? 40,000.
40,000.
40,001.
Whoa!
Dirty fool. Dirty fool. You better hope you didn't go.
I need the points.
All right, I've got it recorded.
I feel a special package is on the way to somebody's house.
That's my
All
trick,
right,
by the
back
way.
to you, Bryce. 3 points. 3 points.
Wait, is 113?
Oh, come
Or am I switching it?
Oh,
No, he can't play
the
it.
leaders don't get to get it.
So I'm throwing wrenches into things. You know, why not?
I mean, I'll take a guess.
Just do what I did. Put your guess in the comments.
Did you?
Oh,
32,934.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Wait.
Wow.
You're kidding. Robbed.
Man.
thanks, Brent. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
I'm coming back down to see you. I'm coming back down. We're gonna have words, you and I.
Come on, buddy.
I'll put you
That'll
out.
take on me. That's my
Cletus
trick.
grabs the 3 points.
All right.
Woo! All right, Bryce, back
Oh,
to
that was awesome. Wow.
We're losing control of the show.
you. I know.
All right. Well, that was interesting. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, let's keep it going. That puts Cletus in the lead. So 6 points for Cletus. 113's at 4 points, and Mongrels is at 3. Man, what a game!
I'm upset now.
I don't blame you. I'd be upset too.
Anyway, what did you do first?
Oh my God! Another
Brent, I'll
birthday.
give you a hug next time I see you, buddy.
All right. Well, of course, we got to keep it with the Volvo thing, right? So let's see. The seller's notes are so obviously not a 240, but rather 544. Somehow Facebook won't let you change the correct model. Yada yada yada. All the extra parts, just too many to list. Haven't ran this car since I bought it 15 years ago. Boom. This is the worst description. It doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's your car.
Beautiful
So-
car. Sells itself.
Yeah, there you go. So what do you give for this Volvo? Or sorry, not what are they asking? Not what do you give? And we are 2 slides away from the end. Keep that in mind. And who are we on now? I lost track again.
I feel like it might be me again.
Think
I don't know.
113? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
113. And we got the Mofo driver. What's up, brother? All right, 113. You're up, brother.
All right, so it's a 544. Yeah, it needs a lot of work though, and has lots of parts. That's a big project. Body looks decent, but it's not like a desirable car, I don't think, at all. I want to say like 2,500 maybe.
Good answer.
I wouldn't buy it at that, but that may be what they're asking with it. I mean, it's an older car, so somebody's looking for it, but yeah, none in that kind of shape.
Okay, good answer. I like it. And we'll go up to Cousin Cletus.
Yeah, so I would be with Ryan there. I think most people would ask 2,500, but if you could see from his description, he knows that it is an older car and they're getting harder to find, but they're not. It's not that desirable. I think it's cool. I would have loved to put LS in that. I'd do it. I'd go for it right now, right? But with the description and just the parts so hard to find, I'm going to go with 1,500.
All right, good answer. I like it. And we'll go down to the Hemi Whisper.
Well, it's a Volvo. Got lots of parts, so that means there's more to get rid of. You know what? I'm going to say 2001.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to split the difference here. And just stay a little bit farther away from Cletus because he's upset me. Go a little closer to Ryan's guess.
Oh, cousin.
Yeah.
You
He
got
did feed me
gotta
really
vote for
well,
Brent
so I
this time.
can't be
Help
too
him out,
upset
guys.
with him. So, yeah.
You gotta
I'll go
vote for Brent. I like
$2,001. There you go.
Perfect.
Oh, I love it. What a game. What a game. I love it. All right, well, good answers. We got the poll up. You guys vote who got it right. And Bear Rose is saying 1,500, and I'll do it. The glass is all there,
Yeah.
and it's asking for straight axle and a tunnel rammed 460. There you go. And Chris is saying free 99. Take it off my hands. Yeah.
It's not a terrible looking car. I mean,
The body's in decent shape.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, you could make it cool or something.
You could.
Say that with some more enthusiasm, Bryce. You something?
Somebody behind you from Volvo is pushing it. Say something positive.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
The enthusiasm.
I'm almost out of my Canadian syrup stash.
The tariffs are going to get you.
Oh, actually, I was worried about that. I went to Costco, but they still had the Canadian syrup. So I was like, all right, we're still all right.
For now.
For now. Yeah, that's what Bill thought as well. Bill Cameron, Edge of Eternity. Awesome dude. And Bugley's is saying they're asking for a miracle for it to sell it. Oh.
It's not that bad, guys.
That right there, yeah.
I like it. I think it's kind of cute.
I wasn't going there, but okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Turlos is saying the tariff required is extra bacon.
Wow.
Bacon.
There you go. And Mater's saying I'll do a 5 Hemi swap on it.
Heck
No,
yeah.
well, that's a waste of a Hemi.
Oh, maybe a coyote swap in.
Oh, that seems
Hey, the hood opens frontward. It's got to be a hot rod. Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
You turn it into an old school rally car.
Yeah.
There you go.
And of course, Mofo Driver, what's up, brother? What's up? What's up? All right. And Chef, last one. I bought 4 bottles of syrup while I was up there in Canada. Oh, nice.
Dang, you got kicked out of Canada, Chef?
I
Just
mean,
kidding, buddy. I'm messing with you.
you can't not
really
get the
that
Canadian syrup.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and let's see who got it right. Oh, the Hemi Whisper, 50%.
Oh, hey,
There you
wow.
go.
I feel like that might have been a sympathy vote, but I'll take it.
No. I think you were spot on. I think you're going.
Yeah.
I think you're going to ask about $2,000. I think you're on.
Yep. 113 at 33%, and cousin at 16%. Boom. There we go.
For real.
All right. So 6 points for Cletus, and both 113 and the Hemi Whisperer have 4 points, so they're tied up. Boom. And let's see what they were actually asking. 1,200.
Hey, that's doable.
Actually, that's not bad. It really isn't.
Yeah. Offer them $900 and pull it away.
Oh yeah, yeah. Is this in Arizona? No,
All right, let's do a deal.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
coming. I'll go to Arizona.
yeah. Why not?
Bryce, I know what happens if you try to drag another project
Uh-oh.
home. So I just I wouldn't even be thinking that if I were you, buddy.
Yeah, it would not be well.
No.
It would not be a good idea. All right, so let's keep that idea moving, and we will go to our last slide, last point. Boom, baby. The LS1 and the LS6 engines both use an aluminum block. What are two key differences between the LS1 and the LS6? And we're starting with the person I forgot is up next, but it is who? I don't know. Not even nobody wants to-
Let's see if he figures it out.
Go, Brent.
It's me. Yeah.
All right, there you go. I love it.
Right, LS Whisperer.
Well, the key difference between the two of them is more power. That's the LS6 has significantly more power than the LS1. The LS1 is a 5.7 liter. The LS6 is bigger. The LS6 makes more power. The LS6 is newer technology, rectangular port heads instead of cathedral port heads. It's got all the bells and whistles, the DVT, all that fun stuff. And yes, Oli, yes, fine. Get out of the booze, buddy. Okay. That's it. That's it. More power. More power.
More power.
More power. Who doesn't want more power? I mean, come on. All right. And we'll go down to 113.
Well, he's right. It's more power. It's 1 and 6. 6 is more. 6 is more power. Like I said, it's newer technology. Tolerance have gotten a little bit better on there. And if you're going to build one, build an LS6, not an LS1. That's what I'm going with.
There you go. I like it. All right. And we'll go up to Cousin Cletus.
Yeah. Mongrels hit that spot on. I mean, that was a perfect answer. So where can I go from there? LS1's an older engine. We're talking late 90s, early 2000s. LS6 is later 2000s into the 20s. That'd be the LT, sorry. So yeah, just mid 2000s, late 2000s. Or 2010s, I should say. The two key differences is, of course, the age of them, and then the power. But we got to change the answer because they're going to be different. So I'm going to say the size. I think the heads are probably a little bigger on the new. Yeah, we'll go with that. Perfect answer.
I love it. All right. And so I'm going to throw up the poll. You guys vote who got it right. And Oli's is falling asleep with Turlos over there. I don't know what's going on. You guys are up to mischief.
I think he wasn't falling asleep. I think he's saying sizzling. Zzz.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh, is that what it is?
Sizzling. I love it. Turlo says it's Dan's turn to answer a question. His question is what is wrong with you?
Which one?
A lot. Wait, which one? You didn't specify which you. All right. Taco Syndicate is saying the first difference is the number 1 and the second difference is number 6. Way too easy question.
I think that's what Ryan was trying to say.
That's kind of what I said.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yep. Nailed it.
And Chef is saying LS6 just blows up quicker.
Okay. Sure.
And we got number one. What's up, number one? Thanks for joining in. He's saying Oilers and Panthers going into overtime. All right. Well, there you go. Yeah, keep watching the game. Boom. Tune into both. Keep the game going and the garage trivia going.
Thanks, Turlos.
I think Cletus's head is. There you go. All right. I didn't realize that it was LS night. Yeah, it is actually. It was LS Volvo night. So yeah, hence all the LS questions. So yeah, boom. And Oli's is saying pesos. He needs pesos to fund his next car that he's buying. So please send in pesos. Or you can also send pesos for the Dodge Duster that he has. That he's selling. So there you go.
Does he still have that? I was going to buy that.
Well, he was going to sell it, but then he decided he loved it. So now he's not selling it. He's going to name it something and turn it into something. And I don't know. Anyways, I can see him chatting away down there. I can see it. The computer is like shaking. He's like, I wish you guys could see the little screen underneath there. Anyways, all right. So, wait, did I miss anybody? Turlos is saying, Cousins, your trailer is on fire.
What? Oh, no, we're good.
Number one saying, how is this fair? All three guys are the same guy. How did you get three AI people? All right.
All right.
All right. Well, let's see who got it right.
Just join the chat, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome.
There we go. Boom. Yeah, we missed you up on the show. Hey, thanks for joining in.
I'm glad dudes didn't come on. I would have lost so bad. He knows all the answers.
Yeah.
Between him and Mongrous, we wouldn't have got any points.
Yep.
Is he the LS Whisperer?
Yeah. We'll go with Hemi
Yeah.
Whisperer and LS Whisperer. Sure.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you
He's
go.
got amazing knowledge.
I know he can mount a bad fuel tank, like a nice fuel tank in an LS. I can tell you that much right now.
Right now.
There
Fire
you
when you
go.
mess with that, I tell you.
Said it before, and I'll say it again. Might as well start ripping the interior out now.
Yeah. Well, and so the Hemi Whisperer got it right with 42%, Cousin Cletus 35, and 113 at 21%. So boom. So that puts us at 6 points for Cletus. 113's got 4 points, and Mongrels has 5 points. That's a close game. That's a really close game. And it was a good, fun game, too. And according to Google, it says the LS6 has more efficient intake manifolds and improved cylinder heads. The block is better bay-to-bay breathing with additional venting cast, blah, blah, blah. There you go. Boom. Which is basically what you guys said. Right
Pretty
there.
much exactly what Mongrous said.
I forgot what I said. Where am I again?
You said it's a better engine. That's good enough.
Oh, okay.
You said 1 is more than 6, or 6
Oh, I
is more
remember
than
that
1.
part.
So,
That part
yeah.
made sense.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Well,
Well-
the Blues Brothers joining us. Okay, nice.
Yeah, I know. Look at these two guys. They're just up to no good. You can tell. They're scheming something. Well, hey, this was an awesome game, and I really enjoyed you guys doing this and taking part and doing this LS Volvo Special Edition, which, Cletus might have something going here because now he's won both of our Special Edition shows. So, boom.
Peter.
There you go.
Special edition winner.
Yeah.
I was trying, Ryan. I was trying hard.
Hey, I got 4
Yeah,
points.
You know what? That's what he used my trick on me. That's I gotta give him props for that. Man. He used my trick on me.
Nice. I love it. Well,
Mongrels did as good as expected for a Hemi guy.
Oh, he did really well.
I know nothing.
well, look
More than
how many times. Wait, is everyone on this board? Almost.
No.
I mean, well, we'll have to bring you back 113 to give you another
You'll have
shot.
to do a motorcycle show so he can win
Motorcycle
something.
shows. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. There we go. But yeah,
Maybe
lots.
some mopeds or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we could do that. A whole show on the mopeds. Actually, I don't know. That might be tougher on questions, but we definitely come up with something.
Oh, no, you got Google to save your friggin' hiney.
Oh,
That's true. That's true. Google does know everything, and it's
This
never
would be
wrong.
better if
which
you
is
just
nice.
made up answers.
Hey, as long as you can guess it correctly, it's fine. So don't
Yeah.
worry. All right. Well, thank you guys. I'm going to let each person say a little bit about their channel, and congratulations, Cousin Cletus, on the win. Olis, did you want to say something now or at the end?
No.
All right. And then,
Way to elaborate, buddy. Way to
We only
elaborate.
got 17 people in the chat, so do better next time, folks.
I agree.
wait,
We
what
didn't share.
happened? What happened to lighting this garage on fire?
Oh, we didn't get enough people in the chat.
That's right.
1,000 people
Disappointing.
came up short. Better luck next time.
Sorry.
All right. Well, let's give everybody a chance to shout out their channel. We'll start with our champion for the evening, Mr. Cousins Cletus. Thank you again for participating. What do you have for all your fans?
Yeah. Well, I'll clear something up real quick.
Cletus has fans.
Hello. It is not a trailer. It is a mobile home. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, I don't have a whole lot going on right now. Unfortunately, I have a lot of projects, and that's about as far as they've got. In September, I am going to the No Name Nationals, and I am actually racing something this year on the 8th mile track, and I think I will win at least 1 or 2 races. So, yeah, come on out. As I say, every time I'm on this show or every time I'm talking to somebody, the automotive community in YouTube is the best community in YouTube. These guys right here in this chat and in this live right here are some of the best around. Ryan, 113, great guy. I appreciate you helping us with the build and letting us do it at your place, even though it's not motorcycles and it's a brand new shop for you. And we tore your floor up a little bit. But I had a great time and I really appreciate you doing it. Brent, good time seeing you every time. I hope you come down to Arkansas this year. I know you were down to Arizona this year. You may not be able to, but if you do, man, you're more than welcome to stay here or whatever you need, man. You know you got it. And then Bryce, good seeing you when I was in Arizona. And if when I make it out there again, we'll have to do something. And if you make it out to Arkansas, come on.
I love it. Absolutely. Hey, we always love having you on the show, and thank you for all you've done for Garage Trivia, and congrats on the win. Boom. Awesome. And we will go to our next contestant. Let's see. How about 113 Cycles? Thank you again for being on the show. Appreciate it. And also, we do have some other people in the chat, just real quick to mention Galaxy Z Moon, Diecast Dream Customs. Thanks for joining in. Boom. And 113, what do you have for all your fans?
Nothing, really. Absolutely. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have any videos at the moment, but I do have, nothing new that's about to come out. But before too long, I've got a motorcycle that I'm working on, 1979 Suzuki GS 750E. And I'm going to do a full video on all of those. There's going to be a lot of different videos on that one. It's pretty close to being on the road now, so videos should start coming out before too long with it. It's a great story with it and everything too, so I'm really looking forward to telling that. And at some point, I'm going to go back through my old videos that I've filmed in the past, year, and start editing those and putting them up too. So there will be more content coming, but I got a lot of stuff on the channel, so you're welcome to check that stuff out. And I agree with Cletus, man. This automotive group is just amazing. Everybody in here has just been so nice to everybody, and seeing some of the great things that have come out of this has just been awesome. Bryce with the show, bringing everybody together, and all these obviously. But the chances for me to meet like Mongrel's Garage, and Cletus lives nearby, so that's a little bit easier. But I've met a lot of people through it, and it's just been some great people, and I really appreciate you guys let me be a part of it. So thank you.
I love it. I love it. Well, I've enjoyed having you on the show. Thank you for all you do for Garage Trivia. And yeah, I agree. I mean, the YouTube Garage YouTuber community has been insanely awesome. I mean, so many awesome people. I could not agree more. Speaking of which, our last contestant, the Hemi Whisperer, who I just got to spend some time with as well, with our awesome rebuild.
Yeah.
And thanks for
We're
joining
behind
in.
you
Yeah, I recognize that.
here. You should. That's your engine.
Yeah, what you got for all your fans, brother?
Well, obviously, I went down and I gave you a hand with your truck, Bryce, and that's the latest video that's up on the channel. Is us replacing the cam in your truck and getting rid of your Hemi tick and getting Wednesday back on the dance floor. That was a good time. It was great to hang out with you, just like Ryan and Cletus and Dudes with Wrenches and all those guys. It was awesome spending time with everyone down there, and I really enjoy it. It's like you said, it's a great community. I'm doing good, thanks, Galaxy. But it's a lot of opportunities have come my way because of it, and I probably wouldn't be where I am now without it. But I am still considering taking up the shuffle dancing instead of the YouTube. Just saying. Don't get up to 5,000 subs soon.
I love it. I love it. Well, we really appreciate you coming back on. And, obviously Mongrels has been on the show a lot and had a lot of championships under his belt. Appreciate you being part of the show. And, killer. Another awesome dude. So there you go. The Hemi Whisperer. Boom, baby. And I guess last but not least, the
Blues Brothers.
I'm scared to bring these two up. What are these two going to be up to now? All right, the other half of Garage Trivia and another awesome dude who helped with Morticia. Speaking of another Arizona hangout, that was fun, Turlos.
It was fun.
Yeah. And what do you guys got?
Nothing. What do you got?
At least well, there's no garage fire. We were expecting one.
Well, yeah, everybody didn't do their job. We're only at 16 now. Very disappointed. I'm disappointed in all of you for not getting enough people in here.
We're disappointed in you as well. Don't worry.
All right.
I've been trying to put forward content on the channel, but Oli still won't watch it.
I don't know, Turlos, what's new?
I'm just working. I'm just trying to hold on to my job right now, working a lot of hours. So there hasn't been a whole lot of YouTube anything. Hopefully that changes eventually.
Well, hey, I actually
it.
put out videos. I'll switch over here. I actually put some videos out. No one's watching them, but they're out.
Yeah.
No videos?
I got videos.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Shit's 2 years old, but hey, it's videos.
Yeah.
Well, I know what you mean, though. I mean, balancing work and YouTube can be a lot, for sure.
No, I've been trying. It's a grind, like Price and I talked about. It's hard to find time during the day to get the editing. Sometimes even filming is a pain because a lot of people don't realize how much time and effort you have to put in for that 30-minute slot that you're like, I've only got 30 views in an hour or a day or whatever. You're like, man, it's tough. But, I'm trying slowly.
I've needed to get a haircut for like a couple months now. I haven't even had time to go do that. So
just shave your head.
I should, huh?
Yeah, why not? Just go for it, bro.
I'm afraid it won't grow back. This might be the last of what I have right here. Once it's gone, it's gone.
You know what? I was afraid of that when I first shaved my head, and it didn't grow back. So yeah.
Good moral of the story.
Well, there's some advice.
If it makes you feel any better, it doesn't grow back.
Oh, I love it. Hey, thank you guys for being on the show, and Ollie's appreciate all that you do. Of course, being another part of Garage Trivia here, and let me pull everybody back up. Boom. If you guys want to be on, if you there's a grill.
There's the grill.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah, boy.
There you go. So if you guys want to be on Garage Trivia, we always need contestants, and we're always open to ideas for either improving the show or, to Cletus's point, we did the first team match based off of Cletus's idea. That went really well. So if you have ideas for the show or if you want to be on the show, we also have had a lot of people donate prizes, which, I mean, that's just an option for you, but there's plenty of ways to be involved if you like to, is my point. So we really appreciate everybody that watches and tunes in. It really, this show doesn't exist without all the work that you guys do and taking the time out of your day to watch it and to be on it and all that other stuff. So really appreciate everybody on the show, in the chat. I'm going to let Dano wrap us up, and we'll call it a boom, baby. Dano, what do you got?
Echoing basically what you said. I mean, this show is not at all what it would be without you guys, especially the contestants and stuff. We loved having these guys back on. All of them, I think, been on before. You pretty much had her covered, bud. I just want to thank our audience and making the show what it is. I mean, really, we couldn't do it without you guys.
I love it. Well, I guess in that sense, that's going to end us with a good boom, baby. Oh, didn't hit the button right.
Love you, Mater.